Hello, this is Peggy Sue, and I hope you enjoy more food in Hong Kong. I'll miss you.
Hi, Mr. P. Although I didn't took your class, I really enjoyed talking to you all the time, and I'll make sure that T Club will run. I don't know how DK will do, but I'll try my best. And also, thank you for your color pens. I really appreciate your presence, and I'll use it well. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. P. It's me, Stephanie. And what's it about? I first want to thank you for teaching us physics. I learned a lot from you, and thank you for giving us gifts. I heard from Mr. Deku that's like another way of showing your love to us. And I think you're a very cool teacher, partially because you're from California, and I'm gonna miss you a lot.
This is Matilda, and so you're leaving, so you can call me Unso. I'm not really angry that you're calling me Unso, but I really want you to call me Matilda because Matilda is my English name. Thank you for taking a picture with me on cafe night. I will keep it forever. And thank you for your idioms. Go to Ecuador. Yeah. Yeah. I will also miss you a lot. Bye, Mr. P.
Bye, Mr. P.
Mr. P. I often said that you're my most favorite teacher because I didn't take your class. I think you're one of those teachers who I can approach not as a teacher-student relationship, but as friends. And I hope that our relationship continues even if you go to Hong Kong. Thank you.
Mr. P, don't forget me right after you get in the airport. Don't forget me right after you get in the airport. Don't forget me right after you leave China. I will be so sad if you do, because I will never forget you. I will miss you a lot, so try not to miss me. Try to miss me as fast as you can. At first, Mr. P, I would like to talk to Mr. P that I always liked your physics class, and you made me get interested in physics, and I will miss you a lot.
Mr. P, I thought I would not have a chance to be so close with you, but you were so friendly to me when we were in Gyeongju, and thanks for the pictures of me and Yuya. Thanks for everything.
Hey Mr. P, this is Farah, and again, sorry for not being next to you. I really liked the time talking with you in the faculty office, and every time I went there, you joked on me, and that was really good, and I really had a good time. And I felt kind of relaxing when I was talking to you, so that's why I talked to you a lot. And even though I didn't have physics class with you, I really wanted to do, but it's okay. I think I'm gonna do better with other teachers. I was just joking. Please have a good time in Hong Kong, and don't forget GLP. Don't forget me and your physics class. Thank you. Bye bye.
I love you.
Hello, Mr. Russell. Aww. I love you. I'll miss you very much. Bye.
Hello, Mr. Russell. Do you remember the four girls who always sat in the front seat in your class? Hyojang, Yujang, Sua, and Youngin. And you know that we are the extreme bangles of you.
I think Louis is a Benzo.
We will really miss you, Mr. Russell, because you're funny, because your teaching skill is very good, and we learned a lot from you in our calculus AP class, and we hope to get your email even after you leave school.
Mr. Russell, why are you leaving? I don't know why are you leaving, but if after you go to a new school or to a new workplace or just to rest, I hope you will have a great time.
I am sure that you are the best calculus teacher and someone who had the best teaching skills and best ability as a teacher.
I know I was not really good at calculus and I slept many times. I sometimes didn't pay attention, but it's true that I really liked your class. I really enjoyed your class. As you accepted our Facebook friend, yeah, we will contact you via
Your
Facebook
Facebook
message.
friend?
Yeah,
we can become Facebook
Yay! Don't chew our email. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Russell, please miss us as we miss you. Bye.
We love you.
Hello, Mr. Russell. I'm really sad that you're leaving because I think you're one of the best teachers at the school, and I think you're really good at math and really good at teaching as well. I struggled a lot in mathematics in pre-calculus, and I struggled a lot in calculus AB as well, but I think I struggled much less because you were there. Computer science was one of my favorite courses that I took this year, and I wouldn't hesitate to do computer science again in university or anywhere else. And I wish you the best of luck wherever you go. And thank you so much.
Hello, Mr. Russell. This is Emma. I think I'm really unlucky to come in at the year that you're leaving. I screwed like my first test quizzes and tests, but I think I improved most in calculus throughout this semester. So thank you for teaching me a lot, and also I hope we kind of keep in touch. Thank you for accepting the Facebook friend request. There are many interesting pictures I watched, and it was quite interesting that you like the movie Mean Girls and you're kind of obsessed with it. So I hope you get a chance to show it to your future students again. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. S. Russell. I was always inspired by your enthusiastic teaching skills and your great mathematical ability to guide us to the right way. I'll end this message with my favorite quote of yours. There's no such thing as a dirty number. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Russell. This is Ewan. I'd like to tell you that I truly enjoyed every single one of your calculus classes. It was one of my favorite classes in my junior year. I truly enjoyed that, and I love your personality, and thank you for teaching us and being our teacher.
Hi, Mr. Russell. It's me, Wonyoung Lee, your most recent mentee. I'm sorry I couldn't arrange like another meeting this week, but I guess we could meet sometime later. I wish. I want to say I thank you for making me have confidence again in math, because I was so discouraged somehow, and then after I started taking your class, even though I didn't really have like the highest scores, I really got to love math, and it was really enjoyable even though it was challenging. So I really want to thank you for that. I think that's like your best ability. I guess because you're a teacher. Thank you for being my mentor. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Patrick. I first want to thank Dr. Kemper for teaching me chemistry. I'm not a science person, but I really enjoyed you and your classes, and I think you'll do well and great in Hong Kong again, and bye.
Hi, Dr. Kemper.
Hello, Dr. Kemper.
Yeah, we are your mentor group. Yay! Well, Dr. Kemper, I really want to thank you for teaching me for 2 consecutive years in AP Chemistry and Organic Chemistry, and being such a wonderful mentor. You, Dr. Kemper, I think you made me really delve into chemistry. Now I really want to study chemistry deeply in my future years, and I think that's one reason I will continue to study chemistry as I move on in my life.
I feel the same way. After taking your environmental science class and your AP chemistry class, and also participating in the science exchange, you made me realize how much I liked experimenting, how much I liked
chemistry and science is a whole. I think you're a really great teacher, and you're always trying new things for us in order to give us a better education, and I thank you for that. We love you, Dr.
We love you.
So, Dr. Kemper, this is Tien, and thank you for teaching me, and I was really happy to be your student and mentee. I was not good at chemistry at first, but I learned a lot of materials from you in the semester, so don't forget me, it will miss you a lot.
Mr. Longry, I've been your mentee for a year and a half, and I took your class first semester. And I learned a lot from you, except for AP writing. I learned about life and how to manage my time and many other things, and I'll always thank you for that. You'll always be my mentor for life. If you'll go to Hong Kong, keep in touch, and someday we'll meet.
Hi, Mr. Longry. My name is Diana. Your favorite student, maybe? Mr. Longry, when I heard that when you are going away, I was really disappointed because I really like you as a teacher. I think you're the best English teacher in the world that I ever known. Mr. Longry, you led us to write a better essay, and I was really happy that you were my English teacher. And I really like your jokes and how you teased me. You know, I never felt bad about them. So, Mr. Longry, I'm really sad that you're going, and I hope that you have a really good time. I hope that you don't forget us, and I'll miss you so much, Mr. Longry. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Longry. First of all, thank you for being my AP Lang teacher and unofficial mentor and my friend. It was really great to take your class and having some great conversation with you. I really think I'm gonna miss you a lot. Hope we can meet in Hong Kong later. See you.
Hello, Mr. Longry. This is Haley. I was so glad to be your student. Actually, at first, I was kind of afraid to be your student, but as the time went by, I knew that the jokes that you told us was to be friendly with us. Later, I really liked you and your class. Thank you for being my wonderful teacher.
Mr. Longry, I can't believe that it's been only just a semester that I learned from you, but I can also believe that you're leaving after only a semester. To tell the truth, I was rather intimidated by your classes at first, but as time passed, I could actually learn to appreciate your humor, and I learned really a lot in your lane classes, and I really miss how you correct our grammar, as well as how you succeed in somehow making weird rhymes that don't make sense but also make sense. And I hope that you will enjoy your stay in Hong Kong, and please return to Korea sometime or stay in touch at least. Goodbye.
This is Jacqueline
and Greya.
Thank you for teaching us, even though we are not smart enough and we are writing bad essays and giving you a pain. But still, I think I learned a lot from you. So thank you.
Yes, I kind of felt sorry when I heard that you were taking 6 classes, including ours, and that you were having a hard time. And thank you for teaching us a lot, even though it must have been really difficult for you. As my mentor teacher, I really loved you, and I really enjoyed my time with you for a semester. And
it was Jacqueline
and Greya.
Yay!
To Mr. Longry, because of you, my English class was both fun and helpful, and I've learned a lot for the first semester. And thank you.
And Mr. Longry, thank you so much for being my English teacher, because you were an awesome teacher for us. Later, if we meet, I think I'll be better Rachel.
And I would like to talk to Mr. Longry first. And I was really happy that I was your mentee, and I had a really nice time yesterday with your mentor dinner. I will work harder on my English and try to speak more in English than in Korean. I really loved you, and unfortunately I couldn't take your classes, but you were the best mentor.
Hey, Mr. Laundry, this is Farah. Sorry for not being next to you in the farewell. I have to leave early because of my legs. I'm really very sorry for that, but I really want to thank you so much for teaching me. I really had a good time with you, and my English period was so happy because of you and your jokes. And sometimes you were kind of strict, but I think that helped all of us a lot improving our English skills. And I'm gonna miss you so much, and miss your jokes, miss your smiles. And I'll keep in contact with you, and yeah, thank you for everything. Goodbye. I'm gonna miss you so much.
Hola, Lisa. Soy Ana. Lisa, you've been my teacher for, I think, 1.5 years. You assisted me in classes and also outside of class, and I was able to learn a lot from you, both academically and also personally. You're one of the best people I've ever met, so yeah, I love you. I hope to see you someday. Bye.
Listen, ciao, hola. It's me, Elsa. I am not sure what to say at this moment because it's just too much for me to accept in like 1 week, 1 semester. I think it's gonna take a long time for me to accept that you're actually leaving because you have been a really big influence to me. You have taught me a lot of Spanish, but also you've taught me how to be myself and not be afraid and be more positive, which made me stay here and strive harder. You just made me someone that I couldn't have been if I didn't have met you, so I really thank you for your existence. Goodbye and thank you very much.
Hello, Mr. C. Russell. This is Marisol. When I came in, I knew like zero Spanish, but I think I really learned a lot from you, and thank you. And it was really fun, and I got like never stressed out. Although I really need to put in more effort in Spanish. In the second semester, I'll put in more effort and try to improve my Spanish. And I also like the part that you didn't just teach the language, but also the culture and spirit. So I'll remember the Spanish culture. We just keep in touch through Facebook. Thank you.
Hola, Listen. This is Flore. I think you are one of the best teachers that I met in my entire life. And before I came here, like somebody told me that just within 1 year we would be able to speak Spanish really well. And actually, at first I was quite doubtful at that. But as the time went by, I knew why they said that, and I think they were correct. Yeah. Thank you.
Mr. C. Russell, you taught me a lot, both in and outside of the class, talking about not Spanish, but also life and how to deal with uncomfortable relationships. And I think that did contribute to most of my life in this school.
And to Listen, as I said before, you are my best Spanish teacher I've ever met. And because of you, I learned a lot in Spanish, and I had so much fun.
Listen, you're always so generous and kind. I really like your classes as well as Portuguese CC. Choosing Portuguese CC was one of the best decisions I made, and I will keep studying Portuguese and Spanish until I will be able to talk to you freely in Spanish and Portuguese.
Even though the time we shared was just a semester, your every behavior towards us really surprised me, and what you told at the last class really touched me. Because of so hard days in here, I agonized really a lot, and as time went by, I was losing hope and also was trying to think that I'm really like nothing, and thinking that I was wasting my life in GLP. And thanks to your words, I again could think about that I'm a great person and I'm in such a happy situation.
Hola, listen. Before you go, I really want to thank you so much about carrying me through the semester, even though I'm not in your Spanish class, and also the comments that you gave me about my smile, and I really got the smile back after you told me to do that. So I'm gonna really miss you so much, your voice, your energy, and everything. But I hope that you're gonna have better or good life in Ecuador, and please keep in touch. And thank you for everything.